Are you a highly sensitive person like me? If so, then you are definitely in the right place. Welcome. Welcome everyone to my YouTube channel. Welcome to my brand new YouTube video. My name is Mia and I am here today to talk all about Sensitive is the New Strong by Anita Moorjani. Shout out to Anita Moorjani. Thank you so much for your written word. Thank you for your message. She has an amazing Instagram account as well. Please check out Anita Moorjani because truly her work really has been inspiring me as an artist. It's been inspiring me as just a human being to just get out there and to be myself. That is Anita's main message. Of course, this book is all about sensitivity and just basically owning that you're sensitive. And again, she's putting it in a positive light by saying sensitive is the new strong. But another big message of hers that I definitely got from her first book, which is called Dying to Be Me, a big message and a big theme of hers is be yourself. Be who you came here to be, your soul's purpose, your spirit, your higher calling, whatever you want to call it. Like, why are you here on earth? Is it to start a family? Is it to start a business? Is it to just simply, have fun and be joyous and bring joy to others? What is it? Whatever that thing is, you need to do it, because if you don't, it could lead to your detriment, so to speak, because Anita has quite a story. Before I get into that, I'm going to pause because I just threw a lot at you, a lot about sensitivity, a lot about being yourself, a lot of great positive messages. Digest that for a moment as we pause and reflect and maybe even ask yourself, am I being myself? Am I being true to myself? Am I on my true path? Okay, and now I'm going to throw a little bit at you about Anita's story. Again, it's not mine. It's a story that's inspiring me as a woman, as an artist. Her story truly, especially because hers is one of a near-death experience. Her story inspires the heck out of me. And basically, she's convinced that she got ill. She fell ill with cancer. She's convinced because she wasn't being true to herself, because she wasn't being herself. There was so much societal and cultural conditioning that she went through as an Indian woman, even at one point facing an arranged marriage, which she then eventually ran away from. But there was so much societal and cultural conditioning as an Indian woman that was really, really hard for her. It was hard because her heart, her soul, her spirit was like, well, I want to be more free. I don't want to be wrapped in a sari all the time. I want to wear colorful clothes. I want to wear comfortable clothes. I don't want to be in an arranged marriage. I want to follow my heart and marry a man I actually love. So many things were going on inside of her that she couldn't, she couldn't break free. She was trapped in many ways. In many ways, she was trapped in her body because she was living a life that wasn't hers. And that's truly when her story touched my heart, because in many ways, because of my societal and cultural conditioning, and it's told me that I have to be a certain way or look a certain way or come off a certain way as a woman or have a certain life as a woman, it's had me second guess my own path several times. It's had me second guess myself several times. So the more and more and more I can push that societal and cultural conditioning out of my head, and every single day rather wake up and I ask myself this: what do I want? What do I truly want? What do I want? And even more so, is that want coming from ego, or is that want coming from my heart? So more specifically, every single day I should be waking up and asking myself, good morning, world. Good morning, life. What does my heart want from today? What does my soul, what does my spirit want from today? Am I on the right path? Am I staying true to myself? Am I putting up a face or being inauthentic with certain people in my life, and can I be more real? Can I express my needs a little bit more clearly, and be myself just a little bit more, so I can honor my soul's mission, my soul's calling, what I came here to earth to do, which I now firmly believe is to create art, is to make this world a better place through my art, through my yoga, through just simply being myself. That's how I can make the world better. So I'll say it again. Thank you, Anita, for your message. Thank you for this book. And now I want to get into some quotes from some specific pages that have recently inspired me, specifically page 104 and then page 121. Before I get into those pages and before I share those pages, once again, I want to take a present moment pause. Just simply noticing the breath. Noticing the present moment. I am consciously inserting pauses into my long form speeches. Admitting to myself, I'm not the best public speaker, but I'm working on it day by day in every single video that I do. This is where we're at, folks. I have to consciously, mindfully insert those pauses. Okay, let's get to 104. She suggests if you are facing any sort of health condition, any sort of illness, to use that as a moment of self-reflection and to ask yourself, if I had a clean bill of health right now, what would I do for the rest of my life? What would I do with the rest of my life? So maybe take that as a moment of reflection. So asking yourself this question, if I had a clean bill of health right now, what would I do with the rest of my life? Maybe taking a moment to envision it, picture it, visualize. What would you do? Would it be asking that person on a date? Would it be traveling to that new country? Would it be building that business? Would it be getting out of your hometown? What would it be? Can you envision it? Answer it for yourself, because we all have our own truth. Everyone is on a different path. She says, whatever the answer is, start to do it, or at least start working towards it. It might not happen tomorrow, it might not happen in a year, but we can create these goals and we can continue to allow ourselves to dream. Chances are the health challenge is a wake-up call. Whatever health challenge you might be facing, if you're facing one, use it as a wake-up call. She says, signaling that the way you're currently spending your life is depleting your life force energy. Most of us tend to focus on the illness, trying to figure out how to eradicate it, and then go back to a life that we were living prior to the illness, which is the life that brought the illness in the first place. So it's important to connect with what fills you with excitement and joy. What do you get excited about? What brings you joy? For me, clearly, once again, it's art. It's having colorful hair. It's doing my makeup in the morning when I have time. It's singing in my car or singing in my bedroom. It's, creating a new YouTube video. This stuff is my passion, is my excitement, is my joy, is living that colorful artistic life that I've always wanted. So I am following that path. I have to stay away from illness, to stay away from stress. I have to keep on following my path. So thank you for supporting me on my path. Thank you for supporting me by watching my YouTube video and by subscribing and liking and all that fun stuff. So lastly, and I'm going to wrap it up because we're at about 9 minutes. And I want to share from page 121. So she talks a lot about energy. So essentially, highly sensitive people, or HSPs, are highly empathic and highly sensitive to other people's energy. And they're sensitive to their own energy when it starts to become drained or depleted. And even more so if you're a yogi, like myself. I've taught yoga on and off professionally for about 7 years. I have my own daily practice that I'm just so devoted to and so passionate about. Yoga changed my life in so many ways because it helped me heal from a lot of trauma. With the trauma, there's a disconnect from your body. What heals is to reconnect with your body, is to step into that parasympathetic nervous system. So as soon as I started doing that with yoga, I became even more sensitive. So I'll say it again, not only am I an HSP or a highly sensitive person, but I'm also an empath. And I'm also very in tune to my own energy because I'm a yogi. So when you have all that, that heightens your sensitivity. You're very, very aware when you start to become depleted, but this is good. Awareness is everything. Once you're aware that you're being depleted, she gives you so many tips, tools, and tricks in this book for the highly sensitive person to basically restore your energy. She's sharing a lot of tips of essentially how to restore your energy and to keep your energy on high. Because the higher you vibrate, so to speak, the more energy, the more life force that you have, the more positive things are going to start to flow your way. But if you're depleted and you're stressed and you're in fight or flight, no one's going to want to be around that. No one's going to want to hire you. It just drags not only yourself down, but everyone else around you down. So may this be a gentle, loving reminder to check in on your energy today. If there was a scale from 0 to 10, how would you rate your energy today? Do you have a lot, like abundant amount of energy? You're at like a 8 or a 9 or a 10, or do you feel depleted, stressed, low? You just want to stay in bed all day. Just notice your energy. So she says, our energy never dies. It can still be very tiring and draining navigating this world when everyone around us has been conditioned to be suspicious of and hostile to anyone who's different or has a different set of values. It can also be extremely lonely, but you'll find your way. When you live from that authentic place, you'll soon attract others who see the world as you do, and you'll never have more love and understanding for those who don't. Snap, 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 snap. Yes, that right there. That is why I wanted to share that right there, and I'm going to say it again, and then we're going to wrap it up. When you live from that authentic place, you'll soon attract others who see the world as you do. You'll have more love and understanding for those who don't. So, continue to be your very sensitive self. Your sensitivity is so welcome here. Continue to be your authentic self. Most importantly, continue to be yourself. Just be you. Do you, boo. Seriously, we don't know how long we're going to be here. We don't know if we're going to be alive tomorrow. Are we going to live for another 10 more years, 5 more years? We don't know how long this life is going to play out for us. So wouldn't we want to just, at the very least, just be ourselves and be true to ourselves while we're here? I would hope so. So continue to set those boundaries, continue to speak your truth. If something doesn't sit well with you or you really don't want to go to that place, even today, unfortunately, this morning, I had to cancel on a friend. I've had that in my calendar for like a month to go visit her at this cafe and sit down and talk. And then today came and I had to listen to my body. I had to listen to my energy, and I had to really ask myself, do I really want to go to that cafe today? Do I really, really want to go? The answer was no. I listened to my body, I listened to my energy, and unfortunately, because I'm such a planner and I'm such like a type A person, when I have plans, I stick to the plans. I don't always follow my feelings. Like I just do the damn thing, right? But today was my day off. So today was like a luxury for me where, okay, I can listen to my feelings today. I can listen to my energy today. So what are my feelings? What are my energy? What is going on with me? What do I really want to do? I'll say it again. The answer was no. So I canceled. So it's the littlest thing like that. Being true to ourselves, being who we really are, comes down to even the little things of maybe having to cancel plans on our days off because we need that day off to recharge our batteries. We need that day off to make fun YouTube videos or go to the mall or get our nails done, etc. So listen to yourself, whoever you are listening out there on the interweb, and however you found my YouTube channel, whatever. I'm grateful for you and the fact that you did, but may it be very clear that the message is you are here to be yourself. You're not here to live anyone else's life. You're not here to follow the steps. Like, you know, that game, that board game Life? You're not here to like check out all those boxes of like, okay, go to college and do the kids. That's fine if you want to do that. If that's genuinely, authentically like, I can't wait to do all those things and check off all those boxes. If that's genuinely you, great. But I know a lot of freaks and a lot of weirdos and a lot of different people out there like me who look at that board game of life and think, what? Like, I want to travel the world. I want to create an art business. I want to create a yoga business. I want to fall in love. You know, whatever your beautiful mind might be thinking, you know, that's fine too. Whoever you are, that's great. Just be yourself. Everyone else is taken. Love who you are. With that, let's close out with a deep breath to be in the present moment and to be present with who we are. Let's take a deep inhale in. Full exhale out. Thank you so much again for watching. Thank you for being here. I can't more highly recommend Sensitive is the New Strong by Anita Moorjani. Check out her work. She has an epic near-death experience story. She's a survivor. Like me, I've survived a lot of stuff in my life. She survived cancer. Her body healed itself when she came back from that near-death experience. She has one of the most wild stories out there. And Anita, if you're listening, thank you again. Thank you for your story. Thank you for your courage to be yourself, to say that story when a lot of people in a certain Western mindset, Western medical worldview mindset might say, no, she's lying. That's impossible. That's kooky. That's weird. There's no such thing as near-death experience. I'm a believer, and I'm thankful for Anita's message. And I'm thankful for this book, and I'm going to keep on being myself. I don't care how many times I get rejected. I don't care how many times I get called crazy. I have these beliefs, and they're empowering me. They're not disempowering me. Mwah!